Your brain has a secret superpower, and most people accidentally block it every day. Athletes call it the zone. Gamers say they're locked in. Scientists call it flow state. When you trigger it, time bends, self-doubt disappears. Every move feels effortless. But most people ruin their chances within the first 60 seconds. I used to be one of them. Today, I'll show you what happens in your brain during flow, the 3 mistakes that ruin it, and a simple system to enter this state on command. Formula One legend Ayrton Senna once described his fastest lap. I realized I was no longer driving consciously. It was like I was in a different dimension. That wasn't poetry, that was neuroscience. Here's what's happening. That voice in your head that won't shut up. You're doing this wrong. People will judge you. You're not smart enough. During flow, someone hits mute on that voice. Scientists call this transient hypofrontality. Your brain's complaint department temporarily shuts down. It's like switching from manual driving to autopilot. Your body locks into rhythm. Every motion flows, and the second guessing fades out. But here's where it gets interesting. Your brain has sensitivity settings, like a gaming controller. Set it too low and you miss shots. Can't react fast enough. Max it out and you're twitchy, overreacting to everything. But dial in that perfect sensitivity, your aim becomes flawless. Every move precise, every reaction instant. Challenge level determines everything. Too easy and your brain zones out. Too hard and you freeze. But when the challenge sits just slightly above your ability, enough to stretch you but not snap you, that's where flow lives, right between boredom and panic. Most people never hit this zone. Why? 3 critical mistakes, and the third one is so common, even professionals fall for it. Mistake 1, trying to force flow. You can't think your way into it. You have to train your way in. Mistake 2, starting too hard. Jumping straight into your hardest task floods your system with stress hormones. Flow can't survive that. Mistake 3, the worst of all, contaminating your environment with flow blockers. Your brain is constantly reading environmental signals. A cluttered desk signals chaos. Your phone in sight signals social mode. 10 browser tabs signals scattered attention. But when you engineer for flow, everything changes. Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi identified 9 core ingredients of flow. They function like a combination lock. Miss one, the system fails. Foundation ingredients. Clear goals. Not be creative. Solve this specific problem. Immediate feedback. In sports, it's the scoreboard. In code, the app runs or breaks. Challenge skill balance. Push just beyond comfort. Stretched, not snapped. Psychological ingredients. Complete focus. Not something you force. Something you allow by removing noise. Action and awareness merge. Every move flows into the next. No pause, no hesitation. Loss of self-consciousness. You forget how you look. You forget to care. Sense of control. Even under pressure, you're steady. The challenge doesn't rattle you. Time distortion. 5 hours feel like 40 minutes, or vanish entirely. Intrinsic reward. The work itself becomes satisfying. This is what separates amateurs from masters. You're not working, you're playing at the highest level. Jazz legend Charlie Parker nailed it. Learn your instrument. Practice, practice, practice. Then forget all that and just wail. Flow isn't about turning off thought. It's about training so deeply that your subconscious takes the wheel. But ingredients aren't enough. You need the activation sequence. Before I reveal the activation system, make sure you're subscribed. Join our community of doers who are making real progress. Flow runs a predictable cycle: struggle, release, flow, recovery. Most people get stuck in struggle. Here's how to unlock the rest. Step 1. Find your sweet spot. Break your craft into levels. Students go from short notes to full essays. Athletes start with drills before intensity. The number to remember, about 4% harder than your current level, just enough to make you lean forward, not fall over. Step 2. Engineer instant feedback. Flow needs clarity. No feedback, focus slips. Build tight loops. Get signals every 30 seconds, not every 30 minutes. In gaming, it's your score. In code, it's the output. In writing, it's the shape on the page. Step 3. Design your environment. Your brain listens to space. Give it the right message. Hemingway wrote in the same place, same time, same ritual. These cues whisper, it's flow time. Remove clutter, messy desks, cut concentration by 30%. Hide your phone. Even one notification can cost you 15+ minutes of deep focus. Step 4. The warm-up sequence. Never start with your hardest task. That spikes cortisol and chokes flow. Begin at 70%, then build. Athletes don't open with max lifts. Coders start with a small bug fix before rewriting the hard function. By the time you hit the impossible problem, you're already deep in flow. Protect that state. Do not disturb on. Phone out of the room. Interruptions equals 23 minutes lost. Flow flips your whole experience. Hours feel like minutes. Effort turns into energy. Problems become puzzles. You're not just productive, you're alive. Not because you're forcing anything, but because you've built the conditions for your brain to thrive. I used to think flow was for the gifted. Turns out it's just for the trained. Athletes use this, scientists use this, world-class creators use this. Now, you do too. And if you want the complete guide to building yourself so quietly, no one notices until you're suddenly unstoppable, that's what I cover in the next video.